Hello, we're back again. Today I'd like to talk about one of the reveals, a big reveal from this book. We call it Freedom Revealed because we reveal a lot about freedom that people never think about. They never realize. It's all too powerful once you get it. So, the reveal I want to talk about today is profits. That ugly word that nobody should use in polite company because it's awful. People making profits. How terrible can that be? Well, here's one of the reveals. If you want to live in a prosperous society, you have to have profits. And I'll show you how this works. The marketplace is a group of people trading, and some of the trading is formal, and those formal traders are called businesses. And the businesses compete, and when they compete, they eliminate waste. That's what competition does. It eliminates waste. So as these people compete, they eliminate waste, and if they're lucky, if they do everything right, at the end of the day, after paying taxes, insurance, wages, mortgages, loans on equipment, etc., 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 they make a profit. So what I want to explain real simply is profits are the last thing. They're not the first thing. You don't go out into business and make profits first and then your expenses come later. No, your expenses come first and then it's the profits. Now, what happens if you don't make a profit? So you go 1 month, you don't make a profit. Go another month, you don't make a profit. Third, fourth, fifth, you don't make a profit. Where do you get the money to pay the expenses? Well, you don't. And then what happens to you? You go out of business. So when you go out of business, you cannot supply what you were supplying. So, you know, when you go to the grocery store, department store, you want to buy a shirt, you want to buy a pair of slacks, you want to buy a dozen eggs, you want to buy milk, anything you want to buy, you go to the store, and you know what? In a prosperous society, it's there. And the only reason it's there is because people are making profits. So what I'm telling you, which is really simple and obvious, if you don't make profits, you don't have prosperity. So you want people to make profits. It's not that we want to just throw money away. We want them to work hard. We want them to eliminate waste. And when you eliminate waste successfully, ta-da, you get a profit. I was watching a show today, and I couldn't believe how dumb this person was. But it's a common dumbness. I have to admit, probably I was dumb that way too once. They said, you know, if we let the government do it, they're not going to make a profit. And because they're not going to make a profit, we're going to get it cheaper. Well, how dumb is that when you understand how the marketplace works and how people work? So, for example, if you're in the government and you don't have to make a profit and you don't have to eliminate waste, it doesn't matter how hard you work, does it? Nah. So what happens in government is you create waste. And it always happens because of the one other basic fundamental, everything moves to ease. So if you're in a job where you don't have to show up, where you don't have to do anything, where time doesn't matter, you get the report done today, you get it done in a week, it really doesn't matter, you're creating waste. You can't do that in the marketplace. It's too competitive. And if you aren't doing it, if you aren't competing, the guy next to you is. So remember, profits are a good thing. Profits create prosperity. And you want to live in a prosperous society. Letting the government do something that the marketplace can do is only inviting a bunch of waste. And you can't avoid it. I wish you could. Anyway, that's all for now. We'll talk to you next time.